Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. Back with another live stream talking about this Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell card. You know what I'm saying? Live on the zone. And then I'm going to touch on the undercard. They got like 9 fights total on this card. And I'll tell you where to find them and the times. So as you can see on the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? You can, pretty much find out your location and where the times that the card going to start. So salute to everybody coming through the building. I appreciate the subscribers, you know what I'm saying, people that tune in. The playback listeners, appreciate you guys coming through, checking it out. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about this card. So to open up, the first fight on the card, you got Sean Garcia. He is Ryan Garcia's little brother. He's on this card. Let me see. Well, yeah. So he's on this card right here. Southpaw, slick southpaw that can bang. Got a good right hook. He's facing Rene Marquez, who is 5-5. So, the A side should win this fight. But Sean can fight though. You know what I'm saying? I know we all talk about his brother Ryan, but Sean can fight. He's just 20 years old. He a decent southpaw with good hand speed, good defense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, his right hook is nice, and he do got a good jab too. So looking to see him open up the card. All right. Next fight I want to talk about on the card. You know what I'm saying? This guy is trained by Freddie Roach, Raul Carrillo versus Ramses Alagonton, something like that. Anyway, this guy Ramses, he about to get stopped, yo. He coming off a couple of knockout losses. He lost to Charles Conwell early last year, excuse me. And Carrillo is a good fighter, man. He's a undefeated guy. He was an Olympian for Mexico, but he didn't have an opportunity to perform there because he got sick like on the day before or something like that. But he can fight though. So and Freddie Roach gonna have him right. So this is gonna be the second fight on the card. So look out for this kid. This is 154 pounds. Sean Garcia's fight is a lightweight fight. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next fight. This is a good one right here. This might be the best fight on the card, honestly. Good style matchup right here. You got Felix Alvarado versus DJ Krill for the IBF 108-pound title. This is a good fight, man. Krill is a former champion, 105 pounds, so he's looking to be a 2-division champion. Alvarado is like 35-2, something like that. He lost to Ioka and another guy, but this guy can fight though. He's strong, durable. He come forward. He's the bigger puncher out the two, but Krill can punch a little bit too. Krill is a cutie type fighter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of swag in the ring, throw a lot of shoe shine punches. You know what I'm saying? Fast hands, can box, durable. You know what I'm saying? Rangy. And this kid Krill, he ain't have an amateur career. You know what I'm saying? He lost his first pro fight, and he's basically undefeated in 17 because he got a draw. So 17 fight unbeaten streak. So the kid's on the road. Alvarado is on the road. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a good fight, good style matchup. Alvarado is coming forward, trying to put a lot of pressure on you. DJ Krill, he can fight on the back foot, but he'll throw a lot of punches. So it's going to be like a dilemma between the judges. You're going to have a guy throwing hard shots, and then you're going to have a guy throwing a lot of pity pat shots, but he can be elusive at times. So how the judge is going to score that, you know what I'm saying? We see that a lot. So that should be a good fight though. That's the IBF title on the line. Krill, his coach is a former light heavyweight contender. Damn, I had it on my tongue. He fought Roy Jones Jr. Derek Harmon. Derek Harmon is his trainer for DJ Krill. He worked with Top Rank too. Kind of like advised Bob Arum and stuff like that, but he's the coach for DJ Krill, so it should be good, man. On to the next fight, you have Felix Alvarado's twin brother, Rene. He's the WBA regular champion at 130 pounds. Another good fighter, you know what I'm saying? He's facing off. This is a rematch between him and Roger Gutierrez. They fought like 3 years ago. Gutierrez was the prospect at the time, undefeated, like 19-0. big puncher from Venezuela, and he was, they was grooming him. Golden Boy was grooming him as a, next top guy and whatnot. He came up short in that fight. He got beat down. I mean, if you go back and watch that fight, if you got time, because the card about to start uh, at 12 o'clock my time. So, but watching that fight though, Alvarado broke him down. You know what I'm saying? Won every round, beat him up. Now Alvarado is not a big puncher, although he got 21 knockouts and 32 wins, but he's like a grind them out puncher. You know what I'm saying? Accumulation puncher. And he fought everybody. So Gutierrez trying to rebound from that. Both guys been on the road. Gutierrez on the 5-fight winning streak. He got a big win against Rocky Hernandez, who was another up and coming prospect. He stopped him in the first round. Rene Alvarado got 8-fight winning streak. He been in the ring with everybody. Gamboa, Jojo Diaz, Cancio. He coming off his best win against Cancio. Cancio stopped him like 4 years ago and in the 7th round, and then Rene Alvarado stopped him for the regular title last year. Rene Barchon, what's good, bro? Salute, 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 salute. So this is a good fight, man. The first fight was a good fight. Rene Alvarado, just like his brother Felix, they come forward fighters. They come in the bang. You know what I'm saying? He got a long reach. I really want to see Ryan's brother Sugar Rush, where he has a fight on. If you want to check him out before it start, he has a fight on YouTube when he fought on PBC last year. You know what I'm saying? You just Google his search his name and PBC. He fought on the Brandon Figueroa undercard, like April, I think it was August of 2019. He can fight though. He just been inactive. So yeah, this is a good fight, man. I'm expecting more of the same in the first fight. I want to see, will Gutierrez have flashbacks of that last fight, because that was a rugged fight for him. And Rene Alvarado is coming, and he got the more experience, and he's a tough guy. He got 8 losses. So if we like to go to BoxRec and we could look at his record and be like, oh, she got 8 losses. But the guys he fought, I mean, that's an education in itself. So, and he only been stopped one time, and he revenged that knockout loss with a knockout loss of his own. So Rene Alvarado can fight, yo. Definitely can fight. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next. Move on. So that's the co-main event to the zone card. So like I said, the zone card about to start 12 o'clock West Coast time, 3 o'clock East Coast time, and then y'all figure it out in between. And then we know Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell is the main event. So so we're gonna talk about what's up. He said who you got between. I got Ryan Garcia by decision. Ryan Garcia by decision. All right, now I want to talk about the undercard fights. It's gonna be shown on Facebook, the Facebook page. This gonna be after the zone card. So we know Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell supposed to be in the ring 6 o'clock Eastern time. So give or take. So this Facebook card probably start like maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook, you gotta check your time, or just go to their channel and set a notification. I want to talk about the undercard real quick, and we're gonna get to it. So let's talk about this kid. So we got Asa Stevens versus Francisco Bonilla. Excuse me on that. Stevens is making his pro debut. You know what I'm saying? Highly touted amateur. You know what I'm saying? Just signed with Golden Boy, so looking to see how he do. And like I said again, this is gonna be on the Facebook Golden Boy page after the zone card. So, and then we got another fight. We got 4 fights. We got the cruiserweight Tristan Caltrud. He's trained by Ronnie Shields, 6'4", young kid. I think he's like 19 or 20. He's been punching. He's like 6-0 for knockouts. Good fighter, man. So maybe he can make some noise in the cruiserweight division, knowing that cruiserweights in America is basically obsolete, basically. So maybe he can make some noise, man. He young enough, you know what I'm saying, strong. He got some good power, and he athletic, you know what I'm saying. He's noted for, after he get his wins, he do backflips and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. He's I know Run Shields is teaching him the tools of the trade. Then you got Alex Rincon. This is a good fighter right here, 154 pounds, strong. You know what I'm saying? 7-0. Got cracks. I like him, man. He was a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? He had scholarships and all that stuff to go Division 1, but he decided to box. He got a brother named George Rincon. Southpaw, tall, like 6'2", 6'3", can punch. You know what I'm saying? So he's facing Sergio Gonzalez. So all the A side people, all the A side fighters should win. But it's good to see these young fighters in action. You know what I'm saying? And the stage of his career, this is the type of fights you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Renee Barjan said, I got Ryan taking Campbell out 6. Okay, you got Ryan by knockout. A lot of people going for Ryan with the knockout. Ryan is super fast, learn new things with Eddie and Canelo. This boy Ryan making a statement today. Okay, that's good because he's the star, and he's basically making the 135-pound division go. Really, everybody waiting for him. Haplotype, what's good, bro? Salute. You know what I'm saying he's waiting. Everybody waiting for see what Ryan Garcia do. He's the man at 135. Really, if you really think about it, because everybody waiting for him. That's how you know. If you look at these divisions, who is the man? You look at how many people want to fight them. Ain't nobody calling out Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, like that. And if they calling them out, they're not in position to fight them, and they already know they're not. Um, not the top guys at 35 is calling out Devin Haney, and everybody calling out Ryan Garcia. You feel me? So it is what it is. But Alex Rincon, this fight is on Facebook Watch page, on Golden Boy Facebook Watch after the DAZN card. Make sure I keep reminding you guys. Then you got unified champion, Franchon Cruz Dessert. She's come back to the ring, after a year layoff. After we remember that Alejandro Jimenez fight when Jimenez tested positive. So she coming back. She retained her titles, but this fight right here is a non-title fight versus Ashley Curry. Ashley Curry been there with just about everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you follow women's boxing like that, she's been in there with a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Franchon is like, she's looking to get that undisputed fight against Elaine Serdarus, who is a WBA and IBF champion. That's a good fight. Even Christina Hammer just moved up to 168, and she just had a victory not too long ago. She had a nice knockout victory in Germany. So maybe that's a future fight for Franchon. But this is a stay busy fight, yo. It ain't nothing more to it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody reading too much into this, but should be a I'm just excited to see her back in the ring because she been through a lot with this WBC and all that stuff and the PED use. Now she can get back to see what's up. He said technically, well, Teofimo is the man by belts, but you know how this stuff work, Renee. You know how this stuff work. Everybody talk about A side, B side, all this side of the street shit. I mean, a lot of people call out Teofimo Lopez, but I bet you he'll call out Ryan Garcia before Ryan Garcia call him out. Yeah, we already seen Bob Arum already calling out, said that the two fights that he want is Gervonta Tank Davis, that's a star, and then Ryan Garcia, who's a star. People calling out Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez will call them out before they'll call them out. So that's a big difference. Yeah, she's still boxing. She had like 2 fights after the Carissa Shields fight. She beat her up. What's up, Oz? What's going on with you? He said, I think Luke might be winning, but Ryan break him down, stops him. Okay. Because that's how this stuff work with this you know, Ryan Garcia, he ain't done nothing in the division to be like number one, because that can get misconstrued for what I'm saying. He said, salute to Zern's my favorite female. What's up, Black and Brown? Yeah, I like her too. And you gotta check her out on the Facebook watch page. It's gonna be after the DAZN card, Black and Brown. She's gonna be on that card. It's like 4 fights on there. He said, I remember that trainer slapped, yeah, and the wig fell off and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, I like her too. She can fight. She's decorated. Like if you take away, if you look at her amateur career, she's like one of the most decorated amateurs ever. Real talk. male or female. She was winning world championships before Carissa Shields stepped in, came through and stopped her from going to the Olympics and stuff like that. So she can fight. All right, I want to talk about this fight again. So this fight right here, we know it's supposed to be in the ring by 6 o'clock West Coast East Coast time, 3 o'clock West Coast time, so they can accommodate the UK audience and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, he said Ryan making a statement because he knows how many have doubted him. Yep, I can see that too. And Ryan, like when I say Ryan Garcia, he's the man in this division. Everybody's waiting for him because the boxing, we know boxing is different. It's not about the number one versus number 2 or 3. It's not about that shit no more. Because if you really look at Ryan Garcia, he's probably not even. He shouldn't be a top 5 lightweight. Honestly, he got the skills and stuff like that. But if you based off who he fought and stuff like that, you can't really say he's a top 5 lightweight. There's some guys that lost in the division that you probably can still put them top 5 in that division. But because he brings so much to the table, as far as the fan base and stuff like that, he basically the man, bro. He's basically the man in the division. Everybody waiting for him. Yeah, she got big personality. Yeah, yeah, she be singing and all types of shit. I think she was singing at somebody's wedding, and that they had somebody got married at the hotel they staying at. She got a lot of character, a lot of personality and stuff like that. I like her because she do her own shit, right? She she make her own uniforms and shit for the ring. She got her own swag. I like that. She can create her own lane. He said Cruz said she spars with men. So yeah, yeah. They gotta. I think most of the top ladies gotta spar with men because they ain't gonna find nobody their size. Bruce goes, what's good, bro? Salute to you, bro. He said Ryan has fire in his belly and will consume, man. We'll see. I think he's gonna put on a good performance. I don't know if he's gonna stop him. I can see it. I just think Luke Campbell he know how to survive. But we'll see how much he have in the tank. Yeah, he haven't really done nothing in the ring to be top, but this is his chance right here. Ryan ain't done nothing for real, but something about training with Canelo got me believing. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? When you training with the best, it should bring the best out of you. I agree with that statement. You know, this is a good fight for Ryan Garcia though. I mean, if you look at all this stuff, man, Luke Campbell, also Luke doesn't appear to be a big man right now. They same height. Yeah. But see, that's another thing. Ryan haven't fought a guy that tall. You know what I'm saying? He's normally he's kind of upright and sitting back and waiting for the smaller guy to come to him so he can counterpunch. Then you're gonna have a taller guy that probably can catch Ryan backing up if he got his hands down, pulling straight back. So that's one thing to think of. But Luke Campbell, I don't know, man. He's not. I don't know. To me, he don't have the dog in him to me to win this fight. And I think what he have to do is push Ryan Garcia back and be aggressive, but he got to be wary of the head speed. He said Ryan hits hard though. If it goes 12, Ryan will outwork Campbell. We'll see. You think the fact that Campbell's coming off COVID would affect it? It could affect it. And he coming off a long layoff. He lost his last fight. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, Campbell really every time he stepped up, he lost basically. So I don't know, but it could affect him. That's that COVID stuff. You're right. We'll see. Tio is number one based on fights, but Tank, the man everyone want commercially. Yeah, no, I think Ryan Garcia is the man. We can agree to disagree. I think Tank right there, but I think Ryan Garcia is the man. Everybody like everybody want to fight Tank too. That's true. So they probably I think Ryan's a little bit ahead of him. I think Ryan a little bit ahead of him as far as that commercial stuff because you know he's more clean cut. Whoever he fight, he can mark himself as the good guy, and whoever fight him gonna be the bad guy. So if him and Tank fight, Tank gonna be the bad guy, and both guys get a lot of hate in my opinion. But I think Garcia is more marketable than Tank. Tank interview is trash. When you hear him, you know what I'm saying? he only really opened up when you put a camera in his face when he with his homeboys. But get him an interview by himself, it's trash. But Ryan Garcia, he jump off the screen. He jump off the screen. You feel me? No disrespect to Tank, he's still a star though. I'm not saying he's not, but I'm just saying, as far as comparing the two, I think Ryan Garcia is. um, yeah, he said good point. Okay, but see this fight right here, I think the head speed is going to make Campbell real tentative, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia don't really move around that much. He's stationary. He got a wide stance and he got a good hand speed. He waiting for you. He a counterpuncher. He said exactly. That's the thing. Campbell steps up and falls. Ryan won't accept the loss. He will fight until he is put out. I'm strongly convinced Ryan punishing today. I can't wait. Yeah, I mean I can see it. I can see it happen. You know what I'm saying? I think Campbell do get better as the rounds goes on. I think the early rounds is going the head speed is going to be fun on him. I think everybody talking about the left hook. I think the straight right hand down the pipe is going to get his man. Maybe the cleanup left hook, but the way you conquer a southpaw is straight right hands and a left hook to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you get to the southpaw. But Campbell, he can do some good things in the ring. He has to keep the jab going. He a good body puncher, so he have to utilize that. And he just can't get befuddled. He got to stay the course because conventional wisdom. I'm thinking their game plan is to take Ryan into deep waters and stuff like that. Take him into deep waters, then try to turn up the pressure. But he can't lose those. He can't be losing those rounds and giving those rounds away. And then when he gets to the back half of the fight, if he gets to the back half of the fight, then he can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? So he got to kind of win. He got to put some rounds in the bank. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be hard because the hand speed. I'm telling you, the hand speed is gonna be full of this guy. I mean, same thing with the Linares fight. Linares' hand speed and quick reaction was giving this guy fits. He dropped him in the second round, and then Campbell kind of eased his way back in the fight as the fight went on. But if you can't touch him, but Linares he's easier to touch than Ryan Garcia. We hear the big criticism about Ryan Garcia. He keep his head straight up, and he do fight straight up. His brother fights straight up too a little bit, but he said, "So, oh, you right. I think it's Tank versus Ryan. That's the biggest. Yeah, that's the biggest fight in the division for real. You're right." He said, according to Campbell's experience, He better be ready for the left hook. If he falls for that, yeah, I seen him. He got dropped by a left hook by Genis Mendez, and I seen him get dropped by a right hand. I think it was Mendy dropped him. Linares dropped him with the right hand. Lomachenko hit him with a body shot and dropped him. So all his big fights, he got dropped. What's your thoughts on Campbell's power, though? I don't think he hit hard enough to earn respect. I think he got decent power. He got decent power. He a better body puncher, you know what I'm saying, than he a better body puncher than like probably to the head. I seen him drop some guys and hurt guys to the body, stop guys to the body. So I think that's probably he probably got more power to the body, you know what I'm saying? We'll see if he stepped with Ryan Garcia pulling out. That means his feet gotta be quick. Although Ryan's do stand as a stationary target, he's flat-footed at times. He got fast feet. He never really had to box on the back foot that much. I mean, he did in spots. He can box on the back foot, but he's basically what he doing. Ryan is smart in the ring. He underrated as a ring technician and ring IQ. I watch a lot of footage of him, and he can change the look so well, and it keeps you all balanced. Like he can go from the high guard, then he can hit you with a shoulder roll, then he got his hands down, or you know what I'm saying. It's so many looks he can give you, and with the fast hands, it kind of draw you in, just like he did Fonseca. That was perfect. That was perfect how he did that, and he was on the back foot doing that. You know what I'm saying? He showed him, you know what I'm saying, put his hands down, show him the high guard. As soon as Fonseca threw a right hand, boom, left hook gone. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that you learn with like that. That's how you know this kid got some type of experience. It's that Campbell's power won't phase Ryan too much. We'll see. I don't think it will. I think more than power, I think Campbell has to be gotta be more active. You gotta be more active. Yeah, keep Garcia on the back foot, push him back, and once he get him to the ropes, he have to dig to the body. You know what I'm saying? But he can't throw more than like 2 or 3 punches because Ryan coming back with something fast. So I just think the hand speed is gonna be with Campbell. He's gonna be with him, and if he stay in front of Ryan, he gonna get stopped. Like Ryan, he got some good power, so it should be interesting though. It's definitely a step up. You know what I'm saying? The undercard, like the 2 fights before the main event are good fights. 50-50. I don't say 50-50. Maybe they close fights. They gonna be fun fights. You know what I'm saying? Rene Alvarado versus Gutierrez 2. That's a fun fight. I got Alvarado winning that fight, retaining his WBA regular, but that's gonna be a fun fight. And then Felix Alvarado versus DJ Krill is another one. That's a fun fight. So I mean, maybe y'all don't like the undercard. That's cool. If you, I bet you if y'all knew more about these fighters, y'all probably would like it better. Because I used to be like that. I look at the undercard and be like, this undercard trash. But then when I go watch these fighters fight and look at the matchups, I was like, okay, this a good fight right here. I mean, this undercard is better than Spence undercard. So I got y'all. I ain't changing nobody's opinion, but I like to go do my research. You know what I'm saying? He said facts. He said facts. Ryan knows when to get out of harm's way with his feet. Yeah, he do. Ryan nice though. That left hook against front. Yeah, he timed it perfectly. That left hook was a counter, amazing timing. Yeah, he got good timing. Good timing. What report? What's good, bro? Salute. He said, Ryan saw that right from Fonseca a mile away. That comes from a whole lot of training. I'm saying Ryan is too ready. Yeah, I think he's ready. I mean, all eyes on him, man. Like I said, I think he's the man in the division. You know what I'm saying? He can get all the big fights. Now I know Tio is the man, like the ring wise, and got the belts and stuff like that. And then Tank, he's another one. He's like Ryan Garcia. He ain't really done nothing lightweight either. Actually, Ryan did more lightweight than Tank, if you want to be honest. So it's like we'll see, man, what happens. If Ryan win, I think he fight Tank Cinco de Mayo. I think, or at least next. I think that's gonna be next. If Campbell some way win, they're gonna Eddie Hearn gonna make that fight with Devin Haney. And I know the winner of this fight is the interim champion and the mandatory for Devin Haney. But just because you're the interim champion, that don't mean you got to fight that guy next. You know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like the WA made a mistake when they made Lomachenko franchise champion. You know what I'm saying? They made Devin Haney the world champion. They messed that up. They confused a lot of fans. I used to disrespect Ryan because I thought he was soft, but he changed my mind. Ryan punched real fluid. Yeah, Ryan's straight. He's straight. He better than what a lot of people think because they look at his social media presence, Pretty Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, they all like him. You know what I'm saying? But when you sit down and watch him, yo, he's straight. Now he got some stuff he can improve on like any young fighter, but he ain't bad. I think he's behind those guys though. Like he right there, but he behind I ain't putting Tank in this category, but Telefimo, Devin Haney, Shakur. I think he behind those three, but he coming. Um Mind you, I'm anti-man fan, even though I may sound like I'm a man fan. I'm just really convinced with it. Yeah, okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think if Campbell somehow win, he gonna get the Haney fight. And just because you interim champion, you can defend that interim title. You know what I'm saying? You can defend that shit. But they messed up when they did that because they could have just kept Haney interim champion and made him mandatory for whoever. You know what I'm saying? But then when they mud up the water saying, oh, you know, the franchise champion don't have to fight no mandatories, then they changed it. No, they can't fight it. Oh, it's not transferable. Now, only one they can win it. They can't lose it. But now Teofimo won it. Now Teofimo is not the. It's confusing. They should have just kept Devin Haney as a WC interim champion. You know what I'm saying? Let him make some defenses or whatever, and wait for the winner for undisputed for real. You know what I'm saying? Because the way Lomachenko got the belt, it was a vacant title, and he got the belt. Okay, I wasn't mad at it because I felt like he was the best in the division, and you can consolidate all the belts. You know what I'm saying? Same thing AJ did with Vladimir Klitschko. It is what it is, right? But the WC messed it up when they made that franchise shit that elevated my man uh, Devin Haney, and then all of a sudden now we got some crazy shit popping off, and the fans are confused. And at the end of the day, Devin Haney would have still been in line. Now what they did, they made it like now Devin Haney can't even get no opponents because they don't want to fight him like that. They're not calling him off. He said if Campbell wins, it'll be amazing. Black and Brown, I appreciate that, bro. Salute to you. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, bro. For real. So I feel like they made this shit so confusing. You know what I'm saying? Because if Haney win, he's not fighting that. I mean, excuse me. If Ryan win, he's not fighting Devin Haney next. And Devin Haney knows that shit. They're gonna have Devin Haney at the fight, commentating the fight. He gonna be looking like Demetrius Andrade. Like Demetrius Andrade was looking at the Canelo fight. He know he not getting those fights. So he's just gonna be up there looking crazy. Yo, because look, these fighters know who they fighting. They know who they fighting. They're not gonna tell us because the average fan, we just gonna go out, we're just gonna go off what sounds good. Oh, this fight is for the mandatory. Oh, they're gonna fight Devin Haney next. So us fans, most of the fans will be like, oh, Devin Haney gonna fight this winner right here. But when you really look at it, no. And look at the moves the zone was been doing. They need to get opponents for Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney fought. Look at the timeline. Devin Haney fought um November the 7th, something like that. Right? So Fortuna, he already won the WC eliminator. He fought like 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? He stopped the guy. And then you got Emmanuel Tego. Emmanuel Tego is promoted by Lou DiBella. He's like 32-1. He only had one fight in the United States before he fought on that Dan Jacobs undercard. He don't have no affiliation with the zone. You know what I'm saying? Other than Lou DiBella getting him a fight. So y'all already know that was an Eddie Hearn move. Just like, okay, we need opponents for Devin Haney. Let's put Emmanuel Tego on the card. See how he looked. He fought a common opponent of Devin Haney, Mason Menard. See, that's what a lot of people miss that shit. Devin Haney, nobody, the top guy's not fighting him. He's not fighting Tank. He's just like how it is with some of these guys that's like, if you froze out in the division or you not on this side of the street, quote unquote, like Bud, same situation. You know what I'm saying? Same situation with Jamal Charlo, same situation with Bivol, same situation with Michaela Mayer. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn got all the champions in her division, and she at top rank by herself with no fighters. And then all the American female fighters in her division, they want big money for a fight with her, and they don't really. I don't know if they deserve it, but they want big money. Like they all pricing themselves. So same shit here. So it's a reason why Emmanuel Tego, who nobody heard of, except like the real hardcore fans, why they put him on the undercard, on the zone card. And he's basically 2 weeks removed. Like he on the same schedule as Devin Haney. They fought 2 weeks apart, 3 weeks apart. So they need opponents. So if he don't get, it's no guarantee that if Ryan Garcia win, that he gonna get Fortuna. There's no guarantee because Fortuna is PBC. They can milk that shit, and PBC can be like, okay, we could do something else with Fortuna. They don't have to give him the Devin Haney. They can, you know what I'm saying? They made the Gamboa fight, but they don't have to. You got to look at the politics. So it's more than likely that Devin Haney is going to fight Emmanuel Tego. If Brian Garcia wins, I'm just being 100 because that's how the politics work. And a lot of people not running, they ain't raising their hand to fight Devin Haney. And it's not. I don't think it's because they scared of him or they not so. You can say they avoid them. I don't know about ducking them because none of these guys are scared to fight. But that's the business. If y'all gonna tell me this, if I gotta sit through an hour, 2 hour live stream and tell me why Bud can't don't deserve a fight with Spence because then it's the same shit here. And this shit is even worse. It's even worse for Devin Haney because um nobody never heard of no to go. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never know about this guy. And then when he fought on the 27th last year in November, people probably didn't even watch that fight. I was excited because I ain't seen the fight and I knew the backstory of it. He's gonna be an opponent for Devin Haney. That's why they put him on the card. He said the noise for Ryan versus Tank is loud. Yeah, it's loud. I won't be surprised if Tank be at the fight tonight. What's good, my guy? God of Green, salute, bro. Peace to you, bro. Peace. What's going on with you? So yeah, that's how it works, man. But in a perfect world, we should get Teofimo versus Haney. Let's clear up that undisputed stuff because that shit's it got a lot of people confused. I think they should do it like this: Teofimo versus Haney, and then Ryan versus Tank. The winner fight each other. But it don't always work like that. If Ryan Garcia lose, then who Tank gonna fight? Like, think about it. Look what Tank has on the PBC side at 130 and 130 and 135. And tell me, do stuff make sense? 130, you got Christopher Colbert. You know what I'm saying? Is that fight ready? Like, you know how these guys are. They bought marketing, and y'all know Leonard Ellerbe, bro. You know how that dude. You know how he rock. If he feel like that fight ain't big enough, he ain't making it, right? So that's probably out. 135. Who they got? Pitbull Cruz, Fortuna. I think Fortuna is a good fight. I think if Ryan loses, I think Tank fight Fortuna next. Like, I think they can build a pay-per-view. If he a pay-per-view star, he can fight anybody and just build up the undercard. Badu Jack versus Pascal. Uh, I don't know. Make an undercard. I'm pretty sure if I think about it, I can help them out with the undercard. But that's how shit. That's the politics, bro. We're not gonna always get the fights we want to see. We're not. A lot more than not, we don't get the fights we want to see. So I'll be trying to figure out why. So I understand some shit though, like why we not getting the fights. Why's Ryan going to fight Tank and Haney going to get blamed for not fighting anyone? See, that's what I'm saying. That's what, and I mean, that's a perfect. I like that what you just said, bro, because that's the same thing they blaming Bud for. Same thing, same situation. They can't really blame Bivol for that because Bivol, Dimitri Bivol, sorry, I'll be messing up his name, but he was fighting guys before he went to the zone. So if you look at his resume, he like, damn, he fought Joe Smith on the zone, Pascal, Barrera. So he beat some good guys at 175. But that's what they do the same thing to Bud. They'll blame Bud for that. But they never bring up look, I would never debate nobody about this shit because it's easy work for me. You know what I'm saying? Is Bud wrong? Or could he sign with PBC and got those fights? Of course. That's conventional wisdom. But you it's not 100%. He said able to watch fight right here or not. No sir. Nah, but I got a link if you trying to get it. You got to hit me up on one of my social media. Hit me up on once it come across again, hit me up on Twitter, on my social media on Twitter or L Does Boxing. I'll drop a link for you. If anybody need a link, hit me up, bro. Hit me up behind the scenes. I got you. He said, "What's up? What's up, champ? What's up, man? I appreciate you coming through, bro. Thank you, man. Got the Conor McGregor jump." He said, "Tank need to figure out if he's still yeah." So the thing with Bud though, oh no problem, bro. Yeah, hit me up, bro. I got you. So the thing with Bud, we all know, you know, at the time when he came to the division. See, I'm glad my recall is nice. My recall is nice. I remember that time, 2018. Yeah, it's on the zone. Yeah, it's on the zone. Hey, he said, where he said he at? It's on the zone. Yeah, it's on the zone. Link, please. Hit me up behind the scenes, bro. I got you. But look, where you at in the world though, Jason? Where you at? because I can tell you this. I can put the start times back up here for you. Hold on. Let me know where you at. Look at that right there. Look at that thumbnail. Let me know where you at, because it's about to start um in a few, about 30 minutes. So I'm about to get off. Is it proper? What you talking about, the link? Yeah, it's straight. If that's what you're talking about. But getting on this buzz stuff, there's a lot of people don't talk about. 2018, what happened? The PBC was them guys. The biggest complaint was PBC only fight one time a year. All right, the zone started to come to America, and Eddie Hearn was in here flashing the money, blah blah, whatever, right? So he was putting pressure on the American promoters, Top Rank and PBC. Top Rank countered. They had ESPN Plus. PBC was quiet. Yo, they had a rollout in January that year, Showtime. They rolled out all their fights on Showtime, like a 6 months. Ended with Jamal Charlo versus Trout and Mares versus Leo Part 2. Then Mikey fought in July that year. They didn't have nothing on the schedule. They was quiet. You know what they was doing? They was working on that Fox deal. So if you working on something so big like that, you think they don't have fights already lined up? Like, if you look, I went over this shit so many times, and nobody bring this shit up because I know why they don't bring it up, because they gotta shit on Bud. That's what's up. That's what sells, because you making Bud a bigger star than what he should be, because that dude boring as hell, and I'm a fan of his. He boring as shit. He don't really bring nothing to the table other than fights. You know what I'm saying? But it's to me, it's not his fault. Those guys had a plan. I haven't seen one time when a PBC fighter deviated from Al Heyman's plan. If y'all have, put that shit in the chat for me. If you listen to the playback, put it in the comments. You feel me? So, for example, all these guys had fights lined up. Spence had Mikey, Ugas and Porter that was made. Keith needed to get back here. He had Josecito Lopez. Um, even who else? Dan Garcia and Granados. Dan Garcia did a face off with Granados via satellite, bro. And when Bud team offered him that $3 million, man, that he wasn't coming off that shit, because he knew that he had the winner between Porter and Spence. He knew that. That's why he jumped in the ring. This is before COVID. This is before the car accident. He fought Granados, and he jumped in the ring with the turtleneck on. So you mean to tell me they didn't tell him beforehand what's going to happen? Come on, man. Come on, yo. So, but they don't talk about that. They just say, man, Bud should sign with. There's no guarantee if Bud signed PBC, he gonna get those fights, because look, Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell have been champion at the same time in the same division for 5 straight years and didn't fight each other. Benavidez and Caleb Plant, they was champions at the same time. They had opportunity to fight about 2 years together. They didn't even scratch the surface of making that fight. So you can't tell me, oh, Bud gonna get that fight if he go to PBC. That's not 100% accurate, because we don't know that. So we gotta go off their schedule and how their schedule been working. Ugas done switched his championship route 3 times, but he never went to the WO route. But then you'll hear people say, "Hey, man, I'm going on something else though. We all good though." He said he in South Africa. Okay. So yeah, it's about to start in a few, man. Hey, y'all, hit me up on the social media if y'all want some links. I got you. He said you follow me. Okay, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, make sure you. So once again, I'm gonna go through it. So the card about to start in less than about 30 minutes, and so you're gonna have a 5-fight card. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm gonna run it down one more time. I'm gonna show some banners for you guys. So the first fight on the zone card, you got Ryan Garcia's brother versus Rene Marquez. That's the first fight. Then you got Raul Crow versus this Ramsey guy. That's the second fight. Then you got a title fight at 108 pounds, Felix Alvarado versus DJ Krill. That's a good fight. That might be one of the best fights on the card, for real. They match up real good stylistically. Then you got a rematch with Nate Alvarado. That's the twin brother of Felix. He's facing Roger Gutierrez in a rematch. Alvarado stopped him in the seventh round. His corner, Gutierrez corner threw in the towel. He was getting beat down though. He was losing every round and taking a lot of punishment. And then of course the main event is Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. Then if you guys still hungry for some boxing, they got an undercard that's going to go down on the Golden Boy Facebook channel page or whatnot. You can go check that out. It's like 4 fights. That's going to be after the zone card concluded. So probably 2 hours or an hour after the card is over with. You got Asa Stevens making his pro debut. Good little prospect. Tristan Caltrue versus Jorge Martinez. That's a cruiserweight that's trained with Running Shields. Alex Rincon, tall southpaw versus Sergio Gonzalez. That's a good fighter. Rincon can fight. And then you got Franchon Cruz Luzerne. She on that card. She's a unified champion at 168. She's fighting a non-title fight. So that's the rundown, man. Hope you guys check that out, man, because basically we ain't gonna have a lot of live boxing until January the 20th, bro. Showbox on Showtime. Yeah, that's a long time for a boxing fan like myself. So I gotta watch all this shit, bro. For real. I gotta get my fix. But salute to everybody coming through the building, man. I'm about to get ready, get my shit together. About to watch this card. He said big facts. Yes, sir. I'm about to get my shit together. Hopefully you guys enjoy the card. There should be some good fights, and everybody looking forward to see what Ryan Garcia do. Can he make a start making performance, man? We'll see. What's up, JC? Salute, bro. Salute to you. So definitely looking forward to this, man. Make sure you guys check your times on the screen. Make sure everything's straight. Should start in less than 30 minutes, yo. So once again, I appreciate you guys coming through. IBT was good, bro. Appreciate you guys coming through. That's my time. I'm out. Y'all can catch me on the playback. And then if you need a link, once again, hit me up on my social media junk. I got you. Okay, I'm going to hit you up in a few. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.